Rise and shine, bugs and slugs, my fellow aficionados of the arcane. I'm Amelia Mortem, your guide through the shadowy realms, and this is the Mourning Show. This morning, we delve into a realm we're all quite familiar with, the mysterious world of sleep. Sleep. A realm where reality dances with the ethereal, where our minds wander through dreams as wild as the darkest forests. But, my dear viewers, were you aware that beneath the veil of night, there lies a tapestry of spooky tales, bizarre behaviors, and peculiar creatures? In this episode, we'll plunge into the pitch black waters of sleep's mysteries, from the chilling folklore that whispered in the ears of our ancestors, to the bizarre crimes that unfold when the moon is high and the world is lost in slumber. Ever heard of somnambulism? No, it's not a spell from a necromancer's grimoire. It's sleepwalking, my friends. We'll journey through tales of individuals carrying out perplexing deeds while their minds wander the corridors of dreamland. But fear not, for amidst the tenebrous tales, there's a creature whose sleep habits will leave you both baffled and amused. An animal that's a true nocturnal enigma. Beware, for the world of sleep holds secrets even for the animal kingdom. And as we tread deeper into the realm of dreams, our journey takes us to Nara Dreamland, an abandoned amusement park in Japan. Once a place of laughter and joy, it's now veiled in a layer of eerie nostalgia. What dark dreams led to its downfall? We shall uncover its eerie tale. Prepare to be enchanted by the uncharted territories of sleep. Unlock the secrets of slumber as we weave through the threads of ancient legends, mind-bending oddities, and the ghostly remnants of forgotten dreams. Light your candles, dim the world, and join me on this chilling exploration into the heart of darkness. Let's get things rolling with a look at the news. TwistedSifter.com has reported that a shocking 30% of American couples are trading nighttime snuggles for solo slumbers, embracing what's being dubbed a sleep divorce. This unearthly trend is sweeping through the land as couples prioritize their sanity and well-being over sharing a bed. Millennials are leading the charge, with 43% occasionally opting for separate sleeping quarters. Gen Xers follow at 33%, while Gen Z and Boomers aren't far behind at 28% and 22% respectively. Perhaps unsurprisingly, men are more likely to ghost to another room, but experts suggest this move isn't necessarily a sign of relationship doom. Dr. Seema Khosla from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine explains that prioritizing sleep can actually be a boon for relationships, as lack of sleep can lead to moodiness and arguments. For 42% of couples, sharing a bed is a nightly battle they brave, many opting for alternative tactics like earplugs and silent alarms. While sleeping apart might seem like a haunting idea, it's a ghastly good move for couples seeking to banish sleepless nights and cultivate a harmonious bond. On his podcast titled Unconfuse Me, tech titan Bill Gates recently unveiled his eerie sleep secrets. Once a champion of late-night coding battles, Gates, now 67, admitted to shunning sleep as a sign of productivity during his Microsoft era. The Insomniac contests saw Gates boasting a meager 6 hours of rest, while others flaunted their feats of sleeplessness. Yet, Gates' tune changed when his father fell victim to Alzheimer's, luring him into the realm of brain health. As it turns out, sleep is the potion to ward off the mind's ghoulish foes. A Harvard study revealed that seniors over 65 who sleep less than 5 hours face double the risk of dementia or an early departure. But fear not, for there's hope for you yet. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine conjures the spell of slumber, prescribing 8 to 10 hours for youthful minds seeking growth and resilience. And for the 20 to 64-year-olds, 7 to 9 hours hold the key to peak physical and mental health. When guest Seth Rogen joined Gates' podcast with his own spine-chilling tale of the impact of Alzheimer's, the ancient mantra of "sleep when you're dead" was shattered, revealing sleep as the true elixir. And Gates? He's embraced the darkness, now sleeping a minimum of 7 hours, and he tracks his nocturnal journey with mysterious sleep scores. While the arcane method remains undisclosed, the lesson is clear. A well-rested mind conquers all. So as we venture into the night, remember the haunted tale of Gates' transformation from sleep skeptic to guardian of the brain. And a Canadian man from Sudbury, Ontario, has managed to rewrite a chilling chapter of his life story. With a 4-page-long criminal record, Adam Timonen's name has been synonymous with trouble. However, recent developments shed light on a different side of his journey. In a rather peculiar twist, Timonen's actions took an unexpected and quirky route. Fueled by his struggles with addiction, he resorted to smashing the windows of a parked pickup truck, not to commit theft or mischief, but to find a place to rest his head for the night. The act was a desperate attempt for shelter, albeit an unconventional one. The eerie incident marked just one entry in a series of events in 2021, during which Timonen sought solace in the wrong places. From attempting to pilfer $170 worth of groceries to letting his anger manifest in an assault, his choices were undoubtedly misguided. However, as the court proceedings unfolded, a positive thread emerged from the darkness. Timonen, once homeless, has made strides in addressing the root of his criminal behavior, his addiction. Thanks to these efforts, he now has a place to call home, marking a significant step forward in his journey towards redemption. The court's verdict reflected this progress, offering a 9-month conditional sentence that includes house arrest and curfew. Alongside this, a 1-year probation order, DNA order, weapons ban, and a restitution order were imposed. The message was clear. While his actions were unconventional and troubling, there's an opportunity for change. As Timonen's story continues to unfold, one thing remains certain. Even in the midst of eerie choices, there's room for transformation. Sudbury watches with bated breath, wondering if Timonen's tale will ultimately be one of redemption and growth, proving that even those who find themselves on the wrong side of the law can still navigate their way towards a better path. In our segment, Brains, we delve into the darkest corners of the mind to unravel the enigmatic and the eerie. Tonight, we venture into the realm of sleep, where dreams and reality converge in a twisted dance. Let's go to field expert Ingrid Gold, who will peer into the abyss of 3 hair-raising sleep disorders that blur the boundaries between the conscious and the uncanny.
Our journey begins with a phenomenon that has haunted human history: sleep paralysis. Picture this: you're awake, or so you believe, but your body remains trapped in the clutches of slumber. As the chill of midnight air caresses your skin, you're paralyzed, unable to move, while hallucinations taunt your senses. Demons, ghosts, and shadowy figures loom close, intertwining your reality with the netherworld. You may even feel the weight of your own personal sleep demon sitting on your chest. Yet, there's science amid the spectres. Experts say that paralysis arises from a mismatch between consciousness and the body's natural sleep cycle. As your brain wrestles with a tussle between wakefulness and REM sleep, a chilling paralysis takes hold. Hallucinations are an eerie sidekick brought forth by your mind's frantic attempt to make sense of the surreal. Let's move on to REM sleep behavior disorder, where dreams shatter the boundaries of waking life. Imagine being chased by a phantom in your dreams, and you find yourself physically fighting them in the waking world. This is RBD, where dreams transmute into physical battles, jarring you awake, heart racing and fists clenched. This disorder blurs the line between waking and slumber, a distorted reality where dream warriors collide with the tangible. Often lurking with neurologic underpinnings, RBD twists the tranquility of sleep into an unsettling arena of struggle, as its sufferers act out disturbing dream sequences in real life, sometimes even kicking and punching real awake human beings in their path. As we dig deeper, we unearth exploding head syndrome. Imagine drifting towards dreamscape tranquility, only to be shattered by an explosive eruption within your own skull. The night sky bursts into a cosmic chaos as you're jolted back into consciousness. Despite its name, there are no actual explosions. Instead, it's the brain's mischievous trickery, a loud bang where silence should reign. It's as if the fabric of reality ripples and recoils, leaving you suspended between worlds. Together, exploding head syndrome and sleep paralysis twirl into a ghastly waltz, invoking otherworldly encounters and alien abduction. Yet beneath the otherworldly veneer lies a simple truth. The labyrinthine passages between wakefulness and dreams can spawn hallucinatory monsters. So there you have it, dear viewers, a glimpse into the twisted tapestry of sleep disorders that haunt the edges of the night. Remember that the mind is a labyrinth, and within it dwell mysteries far stranger than fiction. Until next time, sleep well, for you never know what awaits in the shadowy corners of your own nightmares.
Thanks, Ingrid. And now, another riveting installment of Spooky Jobs. We're diving deeper into the chilling life of a sleep technician, peeling back the layers of a career that combines scientific expertise with an uncanny blend of the inexplicable. To become a sleep technician is to embark on a journey of fascination and the unknown. These professionals, armed with a background in fields such as psychology, medicine, or neuroscience, work behind the scenes in sleep labs to unlock the secrets of the human mind during its most vulnerable hours. With specialized training in polysomnography, PSG, and electroencephalography, EEG. They are the gatekeepers to the shadows of our consciousness. As the sun sets and the world retreats to slumber, sleep technicians step into a world of whispers and shadows. Night shifts become their domain as they orchestrate the setup for participants, applying electrodes with meticulous precision and watching over the slumbering figures through monitors. Their screens become windows to dreamscapes, displaying the rhythmic dance of brainwaves, heartbeats, and breaths, all while they tread the fine line between vigilance and the eerie quiet of the night. But what lies beyond the visible spectrum of technology? Sleep technicians often find themselves in the twilight zone of the inexplicable, where the mundane fuses with the uncanny. Like one Reddit storyteller, they might encounter enigmatic participants who seem to transcend the boundaries of sleep. The author, who works as a sleep technician, recounted a strange and unsettling experience during a night shift at a sleep lab. They described their duties in monitoring participants' brainwave signals during sleep studies. During one particular night, they encounter an elderly French woman who remains silent and unresponsive throughout the electrode placement process. Her brainwaves exhibit abnormal patterns, unlike anything the technician has seen before. Later that night, they notice the woman sitting up and staring directly at the camera, even though the participants' cameras are meant to be hidden from view. The situation becomes more eerie when the woman's heart signal slows down and then appears to stop, indicating a potential cardiac event. Despite their fear, the technician enters the woman's room to check on her, finding her breathing normally and acting completely different from earlier. The next morning, the woman remembers nothing unusual, and the technician is relieved when she's excluded from the study for unrelated reasons. The technician had to take some time off work to process the unsettling experience. Unpredictable anomalies like sudden shifts in brainwave patterns or heart rhythms seem like whispers of hidden dimensions beyond comprehension. And just as the technician in the story experienced, the line between reality and the surreal can blur into an unsettling tapestry. In the shadows of sleep labs, tales of unexplained phenomena abound. Unsettling whispers, ghostly apparitions, and phantom footsteps echoing through the corridors have been reported by technicians working in the stillness of the night. Could the heightened sensitivity of those who navigate the ethereal world of sleep contribute to these spine-tingling accounts? Or does the very act of peering into the subconscious realm invite encounters beyond the ordinary? The career of a sleep technician demands a unique blend of scientific acumen, patience, and the courage to navigate the uncharted territories of the human mind. It's a profession that straddles the realms of science and the supernatural, where the mundane and the eerie intertwine in an intricate dance. Whether it's deciphering the language of dreams or confronting the inexplicable occurrences, these individuals venture into the depths of our most profound mysteries. Join us next time as we continue our exploration of spooky jobs, unearthing the eerie stories and inexplicable experiences that hide behind the facades of seemingly ordinary careers. In the realm of avian wonders, one species stands out as a true embodiment of aerial mastery: the great frigate bird, this morning's familiar. With its eerie appearance, remarkable flying skills, and truly bizarre sleeping habits, this avian marvel has captured the attention of scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. Let's delve into the fascinating world of the great frigate bird and uncover the secrets behind its unique existence.
The great frigate bird's appearance is undeniably striking, and some might even say eerie. With a wingspan that can reach up to 7.5 feet or 2.3 meters, it possesses an impressive wingspan to body size ratio, enabling it to glide effortlessly for hours without flapping its wings. Its elongated wings, angular silhouette, and forked tail give it an almost prehistoric aura as it soars through the skies with unparalleled grace. The bird's most captivating feature, however, lies in its throat sac. During the breeding season, male great frigate birds inflate their bright red throat pouches, creating a stunning and attention-grabbing display. This eerie balloon-like appendage serves as both an attraction for potential mates and a means to intimidate rivals in fierce mid-air battles. The sleeping habits of the great frigate bird are as puzzling as they are unique. Unlike most birds, these frigate birds are known to spend extended periods of time on the wing, rarely if ever landing on the water or solid ground. This begs the question, how does a creature that can't float or perch manage to rest without touching down? The answer lies in their ability to engage in a form of sleep gliding. While in flight, great frigate birds have the remarkable ability to rest one hemisphere of their brain at a time. This allows them to alternate between periods of wakefulness and rest without losing control of their flight. It's a captivating adaptation that enables them to traverse vast distances over the open ocean while conserving energy and avoiding potential predators. Being aerial predators, great frigate birds have perfected the art of piracy. They're known for their kleptoparasitic behavior, which involves stealing food from other seabirds. Using their impressive maneuvering skills, they harass other birds, forcing them to regurgitate their recently consumed meals. This unconventional feeding tactic ensures that the great frigate bird rarely has to expend energy in hunting. While the great frigate bird's remarkable abilities have ensured its survival for centuries, it does face some conservation challenges. Habitat destruction, plastic pollution, and entanglement in fishing gear are threats that impact its population. Conservation efforts are crucial to preserving this majestic species and its vital role in the ecosystem.
This morning, we are exploring the horrid history of a phenomenon that straddles the realms of the unconscious and the unthinkable. Let's go to Ingrid Gould for a look at homicidal sleepwalkers.
Sleep, a state that brings rest and tranquility to most, has been known to harbour a dark secret, a condition where individuals unknowingly commit acts of violence while lost in the abyss of slumber. Picture this: your partner or child, seemingly normal during the day, turns into a potential danger during the night, driven by forces beyond their control. In a haunting case from almost 3 decades ago, a Canadian man found himself at the centre of a chilling legal drama. The American Psychological Association documented a baffling event where a man was acquitted of the murder of his mother-in-law and attempted murder of his father-in-law in Ontario, Canada. His defence? The astounding claim that he had been committing these acts while sleepwalking. This uncommon defence yielded an acquittal that left many incredulous, raising questions about the thin line between dreams and reality. But this isn't an isolated incident. The dark history of homicidal sleepwalkers stretches back through time, punctuating the annals of criminal justice with macabre tales. A staggering 68 cases of sleepwalking murderers have found their ways into courtrooms, forcing juries to grapple with the perplexing question of culpability for crimes committed while during unconscious states. In the shadows of history, a spine-chilling case that echoes across the centuries, the year was 1846, and a trial in Massachusetts versus Terrell shook Boston to its core. Albert Terrell, accused of brutally murdering a sex worker, evoked the sleepwalking defense. He claimed his actions were orchestrated by a condition that drove him to commit heinous acts without awareness. The jury, perhaps reluctant but convinced, acquitted him, a decision that set a precedent in the dark world of criminal defense. Though many doubted his tale, The Terrell case marked the birth of a defense strategy that would have a lasting imprint on legal history. Across the ocean, in Manchester, UK, a chilling event unfolded in 2005. Jules Lowe found himself standing on the precipice of history as he was acquitted of murder charges. His victim, his own father, an 82-year-old man, met a grisling fate at the hands of his sleepwalking son. The defense argued that Lowe's actions were driven by an insane automatism, a nightmarish state that snatched control of his hands as he committed the unthinkable. Unlike the typical trope of substance abuse being blamed, this case shone a light on the terrifying possibility that dormant minds could transform into instruments of violence. It's clear that the line between reality and nightmare can blur in terrifying ways. These tales remind us that the human mind, even in its most vulnerable states, can harbour disturbing capabilities. The mysteries of mind are as deep and enigmatic as the darkest corners of night.
In this chapter of Dark Tourism, we're recommending a trip to Nara Dreamland, a bizarre theme park that is no more, but you can still visit its ghost and the barren land where it once stood. Nara Dreamland, near Nara, Japan, opened its gates in 1961 as an ambitious venture inspired by Disneyland. Built by the Japanese Dream Sightseeing Company, it replicated iconic Disney attractions from Sleeping Beauty's castle to the monorail, enticing over 1.6 million visitors annually at its peak. The park's initial success led to expansions, including unique rides like a wooden roller coaster called Aska and the Screw Coaster. However, despite its popularity, the dream began to fade with the emergence of more authentic Disney experiences. Tokyo Disneyland, established in 1983, and other nearby attractions overshadowed Nara Dreamland's allure. The park's decline continued with minimal investments from subsequent owners. Over the years, Nara Dreamland transformed from a bustling amusement haven to an eerie, desolate landscape. Closed in 2006, it became a favorite destination for urban explorers and enthusiasts drawn to its rusted roller coasters, weather-beaten castles, and overgrown foliage. The remnants of once thriving attractions stood as haunting spectacles, reminiscent of a dystopian nightmare. Despite its fate as a knockoff and the subsequent abandonment, Nara Dreamland held a unique place in the hearts of those who experienced its charm. It was not just a copy. It was meant to be Japan's own slice of Disney magic. The legacy of Nara Dreamland speaks of an almost official Disney park that never quite was. A tale of ambition, collaboration, and untapped potential. While the park has vanished from the physical landscape, its memories continue to linger, a testament of the enduring allure of themed entertainment and the captivating journey of a park that almost was. This morning, in Spooky Shopping, we've unearthed a peculiar companion for your darkest dreams, Ostrich Pillow's original napping pillow. If you've ever found yourself yearning for the comfort of a napping spot that's a little more bizarre than your average bed, this pillow might just be your ticket to dreamland. Designed like a strange crossbreed between an oversized earmuff and a cocoon, the Ostrich Pillow original napping pillow is both bewildering and beguiling. The creators behind this otherworldly pillow claim it's the ultimate sanctuary for those seeking a nap anywhere, anytime, be it on a subway, in the office, or even under the pale light of the full moon. With its patented design, the Ostrich Pillow wraps you in a soft, cushioned embrace, promising to shut out the world's distractions and cradle you in an abyss of tranquility. But what makes this napping companion truly spooky is the way it molds itself around your head, obscuring your features from the world like a cloaked apparition. It's as if you're drifting through a dimension where reality blurs and time seems to fade. As you rest within its comfy confines, you can't help but wonder, are you really just napping, or have you slipped into an otherworldly realm? Ostrich Pillow's original napping pillow might just be the supernatural slumber solution you've been seeking. Get yours for $135 on ostrichpillow.com. As always, Ingrid Gold has you covered for entertainment between episodes of The Mourning Show, with some recommended reading and a solid watch list of films that delve into the nocturnal realm.
First on the list is Nightmareland by Lex Lone Hood Nova, which delves into the eerie world of sleep paralysis and explores the haunting experiences of those trapped between wakefulness and dreams. Then, Sleepover, an oral history of the apocalypse by H.G. Wells, presents an apocalyptic scenario where insomnia becomes a global epidemic, chronicling an unraveling of society through first-hand accounts and oral histories. Inspired by a dream, Mary Shelley's timeless classic Frankenstein follows the ambitious scientist Victor Frankenstein as he creates a sentient creature, delving into themes of scientific ethics, creation, and the consequences of playing God. Wanderers by Chuck Wendig, a gripping tale of an epidemic in which a mysterious phenomenon causes a group of sleepwalkers to journey across the country, prompting questions about the nature of the illness and the fate of humanity. Witness X by S.E. Moorhead is a gripping psychological thriller that intertwines cutting-edge neuroscience with a chilling mystery, as a neurologist investigates a series of murders with disturbing connections to her own past. In Dreamers by Karen Thompson Walker, a mysterious sleeping sickness spreads through a California town, exploring how the lives of the affected and the waking world are intricately intertwined. The Little Sleep by Paul Tremblay, a noir-inspired novel featuring a narcoleptic private investigator caught in a surreal web of intrigue as he investigates a series of bizarre cases. Stephen King's Insomnia takes readers on a journey through a small town plagued by supernatural forces. An elderly man with insomnia uncovers a hidden world and battles with malevolent creatures. Sleeper by Mackenzie Cadenhead follows a teenager who possesses the ability to enter other people's dreams, leading her on a dangerous journey into the dream world to save her missing father. Incarnate by Ramsey Campbell delves into the psychological horror genre as a young boy's nightmarish visions and memories lead him to a chilling revelation about his past and the sinister forces around him. Waking Life from 2001, a thought-provoking animated film that explores existential questions through a series of dreamlike encounters. The Nightmare from 2015, a chilling documentary that delves into the experiences of individuals plagued by terrifying sleep paralysis and nightmarish visions. The Babadook from 2014, a psychological horror film where a mother and son are haunted by a sinister presence that emerges from a mysterious children's book. The Nightmare on Elm Street series, a classic horror franchise centered around Freddy Krueger, a vengeful spirit who attacks teenagers in their dreams, causing real harm in the waking world. The Paranormal Activity series, a found-footage horror series that follows the haunting experiences of different family members as they confront malevolent supernatural forces in their homes. Dr. Sleep from 2019 is a sequel to Stephen King's The Shining, following a grown-up Danny Torrance as he battles his personal demons and faces a new threat from a group with psychic powers. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark from 2010, a suspenseful horror film about a young girl who moves into an old mansion with her father and his girlfriend, only to discover sinister creatures lurking within. Slumber 2017, a horror thriller involving a sleep doctor investigating a family experiencing disturbing and deadly sleep disorders linked to a malevolent entity. Sleepwalk with Me from 2012, a comedic drama based on comedian Mike Birbiglia's real-life experiences, exploring the challenging relationships and pursuing a career while dealing with a sleep disorder. Awake from 2001, a science fiction thriller in which a global chaos erupts after unexplained events wipe out humanity's ability to sleep, except for a select few, leading to desperation and chaos.
Throughout the eons, slumber and its shadowy sibling, dreams, have spun webs of folklore and superstition, captivating cultures around the globe. Prepare to be drawn into the abyss of uncanny traditions and mystifying beliefs that lie within the inky darkness. Our first stop is ancient Egypt, where dreams were seen as portals to the beyond and conduits to the realm of the divine. Papyrus scrolls were inscribed with visions that bridged the gap between life and death. Hieroglyph-adorned tombs whisper of dreamers communing with celestial spirits. Not far away in Greece, philosophers pondered the nature of dreams. Artemidorus penned guides to deciphering their cryptic messages. Thinkers like Aristotle saw dreams as lingering remnants of sensory experiences, transcending reality into the realm of the supernatural. Across cultures, dreams inspired the strokes of genius and the quill of creation. From chemist Dmitri Mendeleev's periodic table to Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dreams have been a fount of inspiration for mankind's most intriguing endeavors. The surreal and the tangible collide in a dance of imagination. The word nightmare is born of Old English lore, where a malevolent spirit called mare would descend upon unsuspecting sleepers, bringing suffocating fear. A familiar figure is the Sandman, at first a benevolent guardian, sprinkling sleep-inducing sand over heavy eyelids. Yet beware, for in some retellings, the Sandman descends into darkness, collecting the eyes of defiant children who dare to resist the realm of dreams. A sinister twist that reminds us that even the realm of slumber can have its tenebrous secrets. Across the seas in the Philippines, the batibat, or bangugat, prowls. This malevolent specter, lurking within the rafters, squeezes the very breath from those who seek refuge in sleep. The chilling reality of sleep paralysis and sudden nocturnal demise takes on an otherworldly form as the batibat's grasp tightens in the stillness of night. This dark folklore serves as a stark reminder of the primal terrors that haunt the night, laying bare the vulnerabilities we face as we surrender to the embrace of slumber. If you're starting to fade, we have the perfect potion to perk you up. Inspired by the nocturnal realm, the Nightmare Elixir. Make sure to hit subscribe down below so you never miss an episode. Keep in touch with Ingrid and I and get access to non-stop creepy content by following The Mourning Show on each and every social media platform. Don't miss our podcast, Morning After Dark. New episodes drop every other Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's it, that's all. Now get out of here, scram.